Hi everyone. Okay, I moved my little setup here to do that Project Life Obsessed group, the Facebook Live, and so I had to reset up my stuff. So let's see if I did it right. So today is, what is today? Today is Tuesday. So yeah, today's Tuesday. So far it's been a good day. So how about you guys? How's your day going? This is week one. Week one, and I gotta tell you guys, seriously, I'm done with week 3. I have never been so spot on in my weeks. But I am, and I'm so excited. Okay, so we're going to be working with this kit. I don't remember what kit it is, but it is Becky Higgins. So, let's see. I'm a little rusty and hungry. So Tim's working on, he's building me a planner room. And, well, it's a planner slash, it's going to hold my scrapbooks. And it's going to hold all my 12 by 12 albums, and it's going to hold my planners. And so it's going to be, and I have a planner room. Basically, we have a decent sized house, and nobody lives here. So it's just me. So why not turn it into room use, right? So that's what I mean. I have my craft room and and then I have our formal dining room is where, that is where my planner room is, because we don't entertain or anything, and so that's where, and we sold the dining room table years ago. So, and I like, our formal dining room is connected to our, it's like one big giant room to our living room. We have a family room, and then we have a living room. So I'll do a room tour when my husband's done with my room, because it's so cool. But so we just converted it into where I'll hold my scrapbooks and stuff. So it's just for fun, and why not? I mean, why not? So that's our mentality. It's our house, and we don't have to please anyone. We don't have to answer to anybody. So this is what I want. So why not do it? And since I'm here and I craft and it makes me happy, he is more than willing to make it happen for me. So it's cool. I'm taking pictures of the process and stuff, but he's been in the garage doing all that. And so I'm in here in the house by myself. So, so we ended up, we're not eating as well as we should be, and so that is that's a little bit of a problem. So we gotta, and then with being gluten-free and living in a small town, there's like nothing here that's fun to eat. So it's not like, oh, let's go out to dinner somewhere, because I'm not, you know, when people charge an arm and a leg for like $14 for a burger and fries, and it's just a burger and fries, I'm not doing that. I know it's cheap and stuff, but I'd rather buy the meat for $10 and then buy a pack of fries for $3 and make our own dang meals that last us 2 days. So we do home cooking. We love home cooking, and so that's our choice to do. But when he's busy, and I'm like, when he's busy doing that and I want to craft, yeah, dinner's probably going to be cereal. So it's been that kind of day, I guess. So, but I gotta tell you guys, I have been having so much fun with my typewriter that it has been like unbelievably fun. So on all my layouts, I have been using my typewriter, and it's been fun. So I suggest getting one because it's just, I mean, only if you like that kind of thing, and it's just for fun. It's not like you need it, but it has been like, I've been typing away. It's been so much fun. And so, well, I have you guys, did I hung this up? I didn't put the lid back on. Oh, I didn't put the lid back on. I'm a numbnuts, I tell you. And I left it here my last video, and I didn't even bother. So now I'm having problems with my glue. Oh, of course I'm having problems with my glue. So let's just do temporary adhesive on this stuff and see what we get. I made salted caramel popcorn the other day, and I gotta tell you, I want to make more because nothing screams deliciousness than that. So it is, and it's one of those like Pinterest recipes. So type in salted caramel popcorn. Oh, yeah, so easy, so good. So in fact, I'm gonna go make more today because I'm like, I was supposed to go to a LuLaRoe party, but I'm just like, I just don't feel like leaving because I would have to take a shower, and I'm like, no thanks. So I may not go. So I'm not sure. And then I made homemade cinnamon rolls. So I had to document that. Basically, okay, the last 3 weeks, I have done nothing. I have done absolutely nothing. We have not gone anywhere. We have not, and then it's been storming here in California, and we've been in like the drought for so many years now, like years and years. And we have had storms. The governor called a state of emergency, and because we've had floods, it's been crazy. And so we're like, okay, so we can't take the babies out to the beach, and though if we did, they would be in the water. Well, Brox would be in the water in a heartbeat. So, but we can't get him sick, so he's not allowed. So he has to stay home. We have not gone anywhere or done anything, you guys, and it has been kind of weird because I like doing stuff, but it's just not happening. So, oh man, what did I do? Oh, luckily I did the temporary adhesive, right? So I need to pay attention. So while I'm fixing my mistake here, I was able to go live on Facebook Live on Saturday on the Project Life Obsessed group, and that was so much fun, you guys. It was seriously so much fun. I want to do it again, but I don't know. I don't know if people, really want to see that kind of thing, especially because, people are not always receptive to things. People like to complain, and I don't like dealing with complaining. So I don't want to, and then I don't want to make it look like, it's all about me, look at me, that kind of thing. That's not what I'm into either. But it was so much fun. I had a blast, and then my phone went dead, and I'm like, no, don't go dead, and it went dead. So yeah, so that got caught off really quickly. But it was super fun while it lasted, and I can't wait to show you guys the layout because a lot of them helped me put the layout together, and we got to do quite a bit of it before the phone went dead, and I can't wait to show you what the final results look like. It's so cool. I'm like, I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. Okay, there we go. Now that looks better. Is that not cute? I love it. I do. I love it. I love it. I love it. So this I have to write on because Tim worked New Year's Eve. Yeah, and then he got overtime for New Year's Day. So I was gone. He was gone for all those days, so I was home alone. And so we celebrated a few days later, and we had steak and lobster. And I'll tell you what an amazing treat. So I'm hooked. I'm like, lobster, really good. Good stuff. So took a picture and we ate it, and it was so good. And I think we watched football while eating it. Well, then I was like, okay, I need a lobster. I went to Michael's because I needed a lobster. Everybody has crabs. I'm like, we didn't have crab. It's like Lilo and Stitch. Do we have a lobster door? No, we have a dog door. And it's like, no, this is a lobster. This is not a crab. And so the only lobster I can find was this massive one. And I'm like, seriously, this massive lobster? And I'm like, okay, fine. And it's supposed to be steak and lobster. I get it, okay? But for me, it's my PL. I didn't care because if I put the lobster over on this side, it would have covered up the lobster. But if you put it over here, it was the perfect size. So yeah, I float my own boat. So I did. And so it's lobster and steak. That's what we had. It was so good. And it wasn't expensive, which I was so thankful for. Okay, so this is what do we call it? I feel like the phone's I did something different with this because this was a table that this is the first week of January. Cheyenne lives in her own house, right? Well, my mom and dad gave her one of their glass tables for her kitchen table. She can't stand it. She's like, it shows fingerprints, and she's like, I can't stand it. It's just not, good. And so she says, so I want to have I want to look for a table. So she looked for a table. Well, on Thanksgiving Day, she found one on one of the bargain sites. And on this day, I wrote the journaling here, and then I made it into a pocket card instead. So that way I could explain the story of this table. So she ended up finding this table that someone was selling. Someone's family passed away, and so they were trying to, get rid of stuff out of the house and that kind of thing. And so they were selling the 4 chairs and a table for $20. So on Thanksgiving Day, she's all, oh, I gotta go get it. So she went and got it. Well, it's been in the back of our Yukon. We have a Yukon, and for since Thanksgiving. Okay, so talk about, because her house is really tiny, and it's almost like a studio. And so she she has her little couch there. Well, because Tim's a carpenter, she asked him if he could take off half of it, if he could cut off the side, that way he could butt up against the couch. He said no problem. But he's been working so much. This side is done. Isn't it cute? This side, well, so he said, okay, no problem. So he finally had time. He gets it out, and it's been really cold here, and it's been unnaturally cold, and we don't do cold in California, right? And but for some reason it has been, and so he's like, okay, well, now I have time. So he's like, I'm gonna go freeze my butt off. So he has on his gloves, he has on everything to keep warm in the garage. And he was funny, and because I'm like, he only where we have shorts, and we have he has a beanie, gloves, everything on, but he has to have his shorts on. But what he ended up doing, because he was so proud of himself, was he ended up shaving off the side of the table, but he modified it where she could put it back on and make it a whole table if she has company and stuff. So he was really proud of himself, and I'm like, he's a jack of all trades, a master of none. That's how his dad is too. So he's come by it naturally, and so he did really well. It took him a couple days, and she was thrilled. So I finally got to use because it was cold. So I finally got to use my little stuff from that snow day, little one I was talking to you guys about not too long ago. So super fun. But yeah, so that was fun to use, and he looked cute. So I'm like, okay, that will work. And then Cheyenne, she got a new job as a receptionist. So, at a law firm, or it's a tax slash law firm kind of place. And, so she, her last, well, I had been having lunch at Red Lobster where she worked as a waitress and a bartender, quite a few times, but I always went without Tim because he was working, and then I had things to do where she lived, that kind of thing. So it just ended up working out where only I go. And, well, I was like, well, we got to take your dad. You got to serve him at least once before you are gone. And so we went to lunch, and she served us, and so it was really fun. So we got to eat a great, oh God, you guys, the lobster tacos at Red Lobster. Oh yeah, I would get those. So good. So good. I like using all my chipboards and stuff. It's so neat to use them. And you guys, Paper Issues just got in all the new Chamel, Amy Tan, all the new stuff they just got in today. So if you feel like shopping, today is the day to go over there. All the links are on my, I like enabling, so all the links to their shops are in the description box right here. So, but did I tell you guys, I have all of the 3 weeks for this done for this week. And I also got the 1 week. So I have four videos to film. I hope you guys will enjoy them. So I hope they'll be fun for you. And so anyway, so we took her dad, and I took her dad, and she loved seeing him and stuff, and she's so pretty. She's such a pretty girl. So I like using my little gorgeous stamps. They're so fun. I don't know, guys. It's been a little like, well, okay, so last night I talked to my son, and he's not doing very well. He's not doing very well. And I told him he can come back home. He can come back home, and that way he can go to school. But he's trying to stick it out. But, you know, he's kind of, well, my daughter ended up talking to the girl that he lives with, his friend, and he is not being very nice. And he was raised better than that. And so, you know, it's a little disappointing. I guess what I'm doing is I'm disappointed in him. He, you know, he's just, he wasn't nice, and it's uncalled for what he did. And boy, so I'm trying to let my daughter handle it because he only listens to her. He loves his sister, and you know, she's 6 years older than him, and so he loves her. And so I'm like, okay, Shy, you gotta take care of this a little bit. And Cheyenne, we kind of think alike, so it's okay, you know, because she kind of mothers him too. And but I'm like, oh, dude, you know what? It's so disappointing to know that your child treated someone so rudely and so, you know, so badly that you just want to smack the crap out of them. You really do, because it's just, you know, you don't treat people like crap. You really don't. And he did, and he made someone cry, and I'm just like, oh, so he's in a shape up if he comes back home, and that's just butting heads with him, right? So I'm like, oh, so I got more stress in my life. I'm like, I got more stress. I don't want stress, but I was hoping he was growing up. I thought he was growing up, and apparently he's not. And so I don't know what to do. I don't know. So, but he sent me a picture when I asked about the snow. Remember I told you, well, this is his outside his window. So the car was covered in snow, so I thought that was perfect to take a picture of, or not to take a picture, but to use my little embellishments. So for the snow. So I'm like, yes. So I finally got to use it. And then I got to use my, what do you call it? The, shoot, can't even, oh, the typewriter again. Yeah, the typewriter. So that was fun. But I'm almost done, you guys. Just, boy, our children. So I have one doing really well and one that doesn't want to grow up. So, but that's typical boys. Boy, boys. Boys, boys, boys. Night and day from girls. So, okay, almost done. Let me give a shout out to Lynn Scott, Serenity in Him, Kai's mom, Beck Tate, Emma Griffiths, Barb S. Oh shoot, I just broke that. That's what I get for not paying attention. But it's okay, because super glue can fix it. So, super glue fixes everything. That and duct tape, right? But it might not even need that. It could probably just... How does this go? Oh, it goes like this. They're so fragile that... Oh, yeah. Can't even tell. It's all good. Don't stress the little things, that's for sure. Little things don't matter. Barb S, Paula M, Scrappin' Alley, Scrappin' Posh, Scrappin' Alley, and then Scrapping Posh, and Crafty Kink. Thank you guys so much for leaving me comments. I appreciate it. They make my day. They really do. So, let's see if I don't break any more. These wood veneers are from Color Cast Designs, and this is the way I'm going to be doing them for this year. So last year was the circles. This year will be the wood veneers that are like this. So I think we are almost done. So I think it came out so cute. I love the colors. And then it's going to say note to self, let Tim cook again. So I'm going to write on there. I just haven't wrote on there yet. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's all of it. Isn't it cute? Tim made me pumpkin pancakes, so I had to show that. So, and like I said, we haven't been doing much, so you're gonna see a lot of food and puppy puppy power. Okay, guys, have a great Tuesday, and I will see you again because I have tons to film, so I will be back. All right, guys, thank you. Bye.